I am Sonia Thomas. I am your host of Girls in Sport. Girls in Sports. This is the Score on Air network, and in this particular segment, we highlight lady athletes or ladies that are affiliated with sports. We could possibly have a lady that has a dance company. She's affiliated with sports. She would be here. Soccer players, basketball players, daughters of athletes. So it's any ladies we are highlighting that is affiliated with anything that has to do with sports. And right now we have Miss Mallory Saylor, who is a dancer and a mom, and she works and she wears a lot of hats, of course, like most women do. And so we have her in here today, and it's a lovely lady. I've been knowing her for a while now. And another thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that you can catch this segment on Score on Air Network, scoreonair.com. And it's a podcast on Apple or Spotify. And I will have my page up soon, and you can catch all of this on there as well. So, with that being said, and I said a mouthful, and I have the young lady over here being very, very patient. I already told her I had to get all this spiel, my shtick. I have to say my little shtick before I bring her on. Again, this is Mallory Saylor, and she is a wonderful young lady. And we're going to start again. What's you said you started at 5?
Yes, I did.
Your mom and them just
Put me in dance. Yep.
You were very busy.
Get my energy out. Yeah.
Get your energy out, and then you just stuck with it.
Yeah. Stuck with it. The
you
same
really
dance
enjoyed
studio
it.
my whole life, and now I teach back at that dance studio. So they're like my second family. Yeah.
And so, because some people, like you were saying before the break, that some people just say, okay, let's just go so they can get their energy out, and we can do stuff. Where some people go because their mom said,
Right.
and that sort of thing. And if your heart's not in it, you really won't stay in it.
Yeah.
And some people like you are just very talented, and that's just you. It's just inside of you.
Yeah.
That's just what you do, and that is awesome. And we're really going to get into that. Into the depth of your dancing in just a few minutes, but I want to talk a little bit about your mom and your dad.
Yeah.
So, how was your upbringing?
My upbringing was great.
Are you from here?
I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Okay.
I actually grew up like a mile down the street from this location.
Oh, okay. You did
Yeah.
say that. What street?
Country. I lived off a country club in Maine, so it was Billy Drive was the road. But yeah, literally right down the street.
Okay.
Yeah. So my upbringing was great. My parents did get a divorce when I was 7, but I would say it was probably the best thing for them, but nothing changed with us, like they were still in our lives. My mom and dad, they let us do lots of things, and we still went on vacations, and so life didn't really change much.
Right.
Which was
you weren't
nice.
like, oh my God, I'm the reason.
But we knew it wasn't us. It was that it was a whole thing. So
you were 7.
I was 7.
So
yeah, I mean, my older brother and sister, they were older, so they kind of got it a little bit more, than I did. But
nothing changed.
Yeah,
It wasn't your, I hate you, and all that kind of stuff that y'all go through. Yeah. So
they kept it very civil, or tried to at least.
And they, and that's great.
Yeah.
Because when you have children together, you should be, really cordial. And I mean, that's just, how I feel.
Yeah, definitely.
Personally.
And my mom owned her own business, and with her business partner, and owned a salon, and she worked all the time, so she had to to support us, so she did that. And we had a nanny who was great. She's now like our second mom. Like, we still are in contact with her, so it's kind of cool. It's like a whole family of our own. So
so you let me see. So your mom, she worked. You had a nanny, and you have a brother and a sister that are older.
Yes,
I'm
the baby.
Never knew. I mean, I never knew you. I guess because I was just.
But they didn't go to Eastmore. They went to Walnut Ridge. At that time, Walnut Ridge was getting kind of bad, so I wanted to go to like the
The good school.
Like the alternative school, college prep school. So, and some of my friends were going there, so I was like, oh, so I entered the lottery and got in and was able to go to Eastmore. So that was
you did
really
have
nice.
to go to the lottery.
Yeah, we did.
She was actually at the school. Her and my son went to school together.
Yeah.
And so that, not, giving out my age.
Stefan.
I know, right. Not giving out my age or anything. But they went to school together, and that's how I really know Mallory. It's because of that. Like, I've known her since she was little. Yeah. She was
like 14.
Yeah.
I think I was 13 when I started high school because I graduated at 17. Because my birthday is in September,
right? So you're a little early.
I was the baby of the class. Yeah.
Exactly. See, I've been knowing her for quite some time. It's been a while. Since I've seen you, and I still have a picture of Mallory. I still have your picture. I was like, this is Mallory, because like all of the students, like not all of them, but quite a few of them would give me their picture. Because I was always up at Eastmore.
Yes, you were.
I was there.
Stefan's mom.
I had the best time of my life up there. Yes. And so I was always there. And so Mallory gave me a picture, and I still have it to this day.
I love it.
They remember Brittany Klingscale?
Oh, yeah.
Brittany, her picture was up too, and they just dogged you. And Brittany, they was just so jealous that y'all.
Why her picture doesn't
exactly? They're whoever would come in.
So special?
Whoever came in, because why is Mallory's picture up there? Why is Brittany's picture up there? Where's mine? And all that. But I still haven't. I saw it. I was looking for a baby picture from Fonnie because when you pack up stuff, you just pack up stuff and you're moving or whatever. And I saw it. I was like, oh my God, this is Mallory. And I'm telling you, folks, Mallory looks exactly the same. That's ridiculous. God bless you.
Thank you.
With that,
I'll thank my parents for that.
Good genes to stay, young, forever young.
And the dancing that helps, guys. And I'll tell you that.
You're very active, and that helps. Yeah. Stay that way, because when you get older, you're going to need that. All that's going to pay off.
Oh, I've heard it all.
And that's why I still am moving.
Yeah.
And running around, and and I have a trainer. I haven't trained in a while because COVID and all that.
Yeah.
But I will be getting right back in the stick of things, getting right back on it, because you need that. Moving your body helps you stay.
Oh, yeah.
It
makes such a difference.
It makes a big difference. Yep. So I know people that are younger than me that have so many issues, and I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Come on, you got to move your body a little bit more. Yep. You're going to have to do something else.
Drink water. That's what I say. That's all I ever drink.
Look.
I know. Well, you see, I have a gallon jug in the car, and it's like tells you what time it is where you should be drinking. It's in my car.
I feel like
I know.
drinking right now.
I almost brought it in, but I was like, "Oh, I'm being extra. I can't do that."
No. Yes, girl. I always have my water with me everywhere. So when we go back on break, I'll be like, drinking it. I just get so thirsty, and water is the only thing that really quenches it.
Thirst, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I drink, a little punch and stuff like that, but. Yeah. I gotta have my water, everywhere I go. So like I said, Mallory looks I am not kidding. It's amazing.
My hair might be a little lighter, but I'm not. I think
she looks exactly the same.
Thank you.
And I can't wait till we move into the segment where we're actually talking about your life as a dancer.
Yep.
But I do. I had a bunch of fun at Eastmore.
Oh yeah.
I
had
did
so much fun, and the musicals, and like we had a blast.
Yes. I was always up there.
Yep.
I remember all of you guys. I loved all of you guys.
We had a good group. I mean, we had a good bunch of
Y'all
people.
did.
It was. Yeah. I mean, I think even not just our class, but like that whole, the whole group, as they kept coming in, it was just a good group of people. Mm-hmm. I liked that. I liked my school a lot.
And so now, and so you said you're still at your same dance studio.
Yeah.
Wow.
I went there when I was 5, like I said, graduated, and then that's when I moved.
Let's see that. Let's see that photo of of Mallory and her dance company. Is it New
with
Vision?
New Vision Dance Company. So that is with, actually, I didn't start with them until I moved back from LA here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay, I
so
forgot
that's all
about it. I
different.
forgot about
I
you.
know.
But
Yeah.
I forgot you're mover and a shaker.
I know.
We're going to look at this photo
Yes.
because we're talking about you as a dancer. I want to present this photo
Probably 3 or
with
4
the
years
Dance
ago.
Vision company on it. New Vision Dance. That's
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to take a look at that in just a second. No, not that. That's
The picture.
just the photo. But we'll get it up
Yeah.
in a second of her. I want you to see how her body is, how it's moving, and how it is just the way.
Oh, in the picture?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
the way
yeah.
you're just, your lines and everything are just perfect. I want to say,
Yeah.
I'm not as good as a dancer as you are, believe that. But Fonnie and I used to have a dance ministry.
Yeah.
And so, my son, his name is Stefan. We call him Fonnie. And we used to have a dance ministry. Now, Trinity is
Oh, yeah.
the ultimate
she's
dancer,
so good.
And so, here we
yes.
go.
Oh,
Oh, let's see. Let's see if we can get that back up.
there it is. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that was probably maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
You look great.
It all runs together. Thank you.
That looks great. So,
And I think being another girl, we're one of the oldest ones in that company too. So I had to make sure I
was
on
on
my
top
A-game.
of things. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Andy.
Yes, thank you. Oh yeah, that's another one from New Vision too.
But that's for the second segment, but that's okay. We'll put it back up. And so that was Mallory showing you her body and her
My
lines.
friend Ryan.
With
Shout out
your
to
friend-
Ryan.
Hi,
He's an amazing
Ryan.
dancer too. He's awesome.
See, it's right
Yeah.
there. Wow. So okay, how much more? Let me see. I think we have. So, is your friend Ryan still around?
Yes.
Does he still go to
So
that dance?
Oh no, so he's not with New Vision anymore, and I stopped once I got pregnant. So obviously, because you don't want me on stage, with my big old belly.
With your little
Yeah, my little pumpkin inside.
Yeah, exactly. Something in
yeah.
the oven that
Yeah.
the older folks
I'm
used
still
to
in
say.
contact with them and stuff, though. 'Cause I do the director's hair and all that kind of stuff. So, of course, everybody I
Okay.
dance with, I got to do their hair. So,
Well, let's talk about that. What else are you doing, Mallory, right now?
So I'm a cosmetologist as well, and I rent out studio space from it's a place in Gahanna. So I rent out a studio, and I work for myself. I
Okay.
have my own clients. Me and my mom and sister all work together. So they have their own studio, and I have my own studio. And we have our own individual salon companies, and then,
Well, what's the
we
name
just
of your
went
company?
just Mallory Saylor. Like, I work for myself.
Okay,
But
okay.
the salon is called The Collection in Gahanna.
So
that's
it's
where we
you,
work.
your mom, and your sister, the collection.
Yes.
And so we'll definitely have to let everybody know
Oh, yes.
where it's at.
Gahanna. It's right there, right by Morrison Hamilton Road.
What's the
Can't miss us.
address?
1378 North Hamilton Road.
Mallory
Right behind Starbucks.
has a
Everybody-
hair salon, so you can see her hair is gorgeous. So
thank you.
she's just not one that's saying she can do hair. She can actually do hair
Yes,
because
I
hers is gorgeous. Even though
And
you,
I've been doing that for, oh, goodness. Let's see, what year is this? Well, probably 11 years now, once I came back.
okay, because you do makeup too, don't you?
I do makeup too. So I did hair and makeup for a photographer when I did live in LA. I did like their photo shoot stuff. And then once I came back, I actually got my license so that I could be official. Because, growing up, my mom did hair growing up, so, and all that. So I was like, oh, always interested, but I knew I wanted to dance first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of did it on the side in LA because I thought I knew what I was doing, And then once I came home, I got a license. Now I really know what I'm doing. But
exactly.
So I
It's
do
always
that.
trial and error.
I know, right?
Okay, well, at
I do
least
hair,
you
makeup.
At least you did it. You've
Yes.
done it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we'll talk a little bit more about that when we come back. We're going to go to a break, folks. You are watching Girls in Sports, Score on Air Network, and we will see you in just a minute. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Girls in Sports. This is the Score on Air Network, and we are back with Mallory Saylor. Lovely. let me add, the lovely Mallory Saylor. And I see she's got some people here. We're going to call off your names. We like to converse with the people that are here because I said thank you for coming. And the viewers that I don't even know that are viewing, I appreciate you viewing, tuning in with us. It's just not as nice without you here. So I see Joseph, and I don't have my glasses, Joseph Mekishes. He's going to kill me. Joseph. Okay, Joseph.
Hello.
Oh, he was saying no sound on my end earlier. Missy Thompson.
Yeah, girl.
Missy Thompson, thank you for tuning in, watching us. We got Lynn Ripley. Thank you, young lady. And is Lynn your best friend?
Lindsay.
Lindsay, okay.
Lindsay Glick. Hey, girl.
Brittany Van Cleef is here. Cindy Phillips. Barb Harrison. Lindsay Glick Jones. That's your best
My
friend.
BFF.
Hey BFF, hey, thank you so much for watching, coming on and seeing your best friend. And we have Teresa Parsley, Gassman, and we have Kelly Shunk, and Jane Dear Wester. Hi, Mallory, from your cousin.
Hi,
hey, cousin. Jane, thank you guys so much for coming in. I like to say hi to everybody. I like to interact with you because, again, I appreciate you coming on. Let me know who else comes on for you, Mallory, and we will shout them out. Again, we have Mallory, the lovely Mallory Saylor. She is here, and we're talking all about dance. We're talking all about her life. So, okay. We're getting ready to get down to the nitty gritty. This is life as a dancer. That's what we're doing right now. And we have Mallory. Okay, so let me tell you this. Let me tell you guys this. They were at Eastmore, and I already told you earlier, that's when I kind of met Mallory. There's a group of them that hung out. You know, they were all just wonderful bunch of kids. And so they would be in musicals and Mallory was dancing. And I'll never forget because they were in the Wiz together. Yeah. Her and my son was in the Wiz and he was the Wiz. And Mallory did this little tornado dance. What I can still
on top of the house.
Yes. Girl. I just thought that was the cutest thing ever, and I would just wait to see you do that little dance. She's like, yes. It was so cute. I'd never forget that. It was the cutest thing ever.
That was my freshman year,
and that was your freshman year. Mm-hmm. Was that y'all's freshman year?
I think so. Sophomore, maybe.
Okay,
I thought it was freshman.
Maybe it might have been your sophomore year.
Maybe sophomore.
Okay, so because you did more.
Yeah,
y'all did way more.
We did West Side Story was one of them. We did. What was another one we did?
Were you in the one with you might not have been because it was some kind of spy.
Yeah, I don't think
spy play.
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah,
that.
you didn't.
Yeah,
you didn't do that. What middle school did you go to?
Franklin Alternative Middle School.
Okay. Yeah. Because I think Find Them did Jesus Christ Superstar in middle school and that sort of thing.
We didn't do musicals in middle school. We did like I was in show choir in middle school. So where you danced and sang. Okay. And then in high school, I did the musicals and stuff like that.
Okay.
Singing wasn't my strong point. The dancing was.
She was like, okay.
I can sing background with people, but don't give me a solo.
Like, okay, I'm going to try it. Hello. Good morning.
Right.
So what did you do when you got out of high school?
I moved to Los Angeles.
She moved to Los Angeles.
Yep. I was only 17. I turned 18 a month later, but I auditioned for a scholarship at the Edge Performing Arts Center. Okay. And I was one of 20. Only 20 make it. And I think we had like 200 and something audition that year. Audition. So I got very lucky.
So you got in.
And it's
you didn't get very lucky. You were just very good.
Oh, man. But it's every dancer from all over the country, and they're all good. Everybody's good. So and they're all want it. You fight for it. So. It was great. It was a year long, and we had a full class schedule. It was, I think our only off day was Sunday. So we had like a full schedule. They gave us acting classes. We had,
okay, so you had the whole
singing.
gambit.
We had gymnastics. We had all the things. Yeah. We had they brought in choreographers that were working in LA at the time to work with us. It was amazing. So, And then once I got off that, I got an agent from our show because we put on a show at the end of the year. And then agencies come and watch, and they get to pick who they want. So I ended up signing with Clear Talent Group and got an agent and started working in the industry. Did like music videos, and short films, and yeah, I did it.
Because I remember, you know, through the grapevine, or somehow, might have been Facebook even.
Oh, I'm sure
that you had went to California. I mean, L.A.
Oh yeah,
and
I was there 5 years. And then I also worked, had like 5 jobs at one point because it's real expensive to live there. But I worked so Tabitha and Napoleon are they're big choreographers now. And they have a clothing company called Nappy Tab. So I worked for them when they were just starting that out in their garage. So I worked for them doing that. I worked for my friend Corey Jones. He's a photographer. And I did hair and makeup for him. And I did, you know, hold the light, like the whole photo shoot thing. I worked as a receptionist at a hair salon out there.
So you were just a busy girl.
Yeah, I taught like I did. You have to kind of be, you know, in order to survive the wrath of LA.
So what did your mom and dad say? With you leaving?
Oh, you know, I mean, they were supportive for sure. They obviously missed me and everything, but you know, they come and visit, and you know, I talked to them all the time on the phone and all that kind of stuff. But they knew I was living out my dream, and you know, they knew home is always here. They knew they'd always be here. So if for some reason I wanted to come back, I always could. And I always knew that in the back of my mind, so that was nice, you know.
Yeah.
But I knew I had to do it.
What you had to do.
Yeah. So it was amazing.
Did it? And
I met so many amazing people that I'm still best friends with, like to the day. Like I still call them, still talk to them. One girl I was on scholarship with, we're really close. She actually just had a baby like 3 weeks after I did, 4 weeks after I did. So like it's kind of cool to see us grow up and stuff. So.
And so you got an agent and everything. So they just had you working?
Yeah, so like they would call me and tell me like what auditions were around. So I would go audition and, you know, audition for Beyonce and Lady Gaga, you know, all those kind of people. So,
did you ever audition for like Beyonce or Lady Gaga?
So I did. I auditioned for Beyonce. I think I made it to like the last cut or the second to last cut, and then got cut. And then Janet Jackson was one. There was over 1,000 people at audition. I'm pretty sure. I mean, at that point, I was just starting out, so usually they kind of know who they want ahead of time. They've already worked with them and stuff, but you know, they still call, we call it a cattle call, where they call every dancer in LA basically and go. And then who else? I did Brittany Murphy when she was singing. I did one of her music videos.
Really?
Yeah. So.
You should have brought that.
I know,
I know, but that's okay.
Listen, it took me forever to find all these videos. I'm like, I don't even know where anything is anymore. So.
You did good. Well, maybe next time when you come, you know, when you come back. But that's so cool.
So it was great.
So were you ever, you know, nervous about being out there, or?
I mean, I think the good thing was the scholarship program, because they get you prepared for audition life and for LA as a dancer and all that kind of stuff. So that was nice to kind of have that, you know, and those 20 people that I danced with every day, like we became each other's family. So it was nice that we had that support. And anytime, even after I was on scholarship, if I was out dancing or whatever, I could always go back to the director and be like, listen, I need, you know, and he was there for you still, even though you graduated already, you know, so that was nice to have that.
So you did have a cushion.
Yes.
Like support.
Yes. And it was
You
amazing.
weren't just down there.
No, you weren't like winging it. And plus, I said, my best friend Lindsay, she was out there 2 years before me. She was on scholarship too. So I had her as well. She was like my rock,
Okay,
you know.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I guess that would be cool, because you actually went down there to school.
Yeah.
You know, so you had like a foundation.
It was amazing.
You just didn't go.
I didn't wing it.
Trying to find it.
Which some people do, and it works out. And then I also, I worked for a dance company convention called Hollywood Vibe. They're still around. And they kind of took me under their wing too. I worked as like in their office area. I assisted for them. So then their teachers became some of my mentors and best friends and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, you had your family of people that were your
That is so cool, Mallory.
Yeah, awesome.
And like I said, Mallory looks exactly the same, like she was in high school.
Oh, thanks.
So now, what do you think that it takes to become a dancer?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to want it. You know what I mean? Like, you just, And it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of training.
Exactly.
You still have to take class. I mean, I still take class to this day, and I'm, 34 years old, and I'm still taking class from people that, young people, old, all people that have been around. Like you're ever learning. I mean, that's with anything that you do too.
Yes. Yes,
So
it is.
I think you just have to stay in class for sure. Keep up on your training. Keep up on kind of find what makes you tick. Like I done everything: hip hop, tap, jazz, ballet, contemporary, the whole thing. But now when I'm teaching, because I teach my kids now, I tend to teach more like the jazz, hip hop, lyrical side. And we have a tap teacher there. She teaches all the tap. You know what I mean? And I'll assist her every now and then if she needs help, whatever. Like if she's out, I'll cover her class. But you find your niche. Like you find your thing that makes you kind of tick.
Because Mallory is in great shape. She just had a baby 3 months ago.
I did.
And, she's in great shape. And when you're dancing like that, it keeps you in good shape. It's because you do training as well.
Yes.
So you could, So it's a whole
with
process.
my kids, for sure, we do like a stretch and conditioning class. So we make them do like, tons of like kind of plyo stuff. They do stations of like jumping jacks and push-ups and all that. I mean, we do tons of abs and like, all that stuff. And we do, they're in ballet. We do stuff, they're working across the floor. They're, so that alone is
a lot of
great.
training.
Lots of straight
so it's
training.
a lot of training, folks.
A
so
lot.
you heard it here first.
Yes.
But
it's worth it.
Yeah, if you want to be a dancer, you're going to have to do a lot of training, a lot of hard work, and you got to stay up on your game. But we're going to show a clip of you dancing, the real pretty one. I think it's 2153. 2153, I think it is. And let's see this clip really quickly. Much
like
fun.
it was filled.
Because I wanted to come and see you.
Yeah.
But somehow I didn't. I don't know what the heck I was doing. But I wanted to come and see you. But we are getting ready to take a break real quick, folks. This is Girls on Sports. This is Score on Air Network. And we will be right back with Mallory Saylor. I don't know why I want to.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star. Somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player. That is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? Go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. At Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
Hello, we are back. This is Girls in Sports, and we're on the Score on Air Network. And so while we took a break, me and Mallory and I, we saw some more people come on. So I want to shout you out. We have Jana Bartlett, I believe. I'm a little blind here, folks, so just bear with me. I'm trying to be cute, so I don't have my glasses on. That's real dumb, real smart. And we've got Maria Collins.
Yeah, girl.
Hi, Maria.
Hey, girl.
And Maria said, you're awesome and you look beautiful.
Oh, well,
thank you.
She does too. She got her hair done today.
Okay, Marie, she's looking good. She got her hair did up. And we got Jonda Reynolds and Michelle Milligan. Hi, Michelle.
Hey, dance moms.
And Brittany Bradshaw.
Hey, Brett.
And these are some of them are your dance.
Some of like me and Brittany have known each other since probably middle school.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
and she's actually pregnant now too. She's about to have another little girl.
Oh, this is her second one?
Yes.
Congratulations,
Congrats,
Brittany.
Britt. You got it, girl. You can do it. Only a few more weeks.
Join the mom squad. So,
Second time around.
cool. Okay,
Yeah.
so how old is her first one?
She's 3.
She's 3. Oh, wow. She had them. She's having them like that. Cool. You're a better woman than I am. I had my, Brittany, I had my kids so far apart. I would not suggest that any mother in this whole world does that. They're like 13 years apart. So kill me. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise, should I say.
Right.
The second one, even though the first one was kind of surprise, funny.
Yeah.
But don't do that, girls. That's just craziness. But it's cool. It's like you have another only child, there. But don't do that, Brittany. You're doing good.
You got it, girl.
That's right. So we're talking with Mallory Saylor, and we're talking about life as a dancer. Now we're going to go into, we're still going to talk about, dancing, of course.
Oh, yeah.
But we want to talk a little bit about motherhood and marriage and see what that is like. So, okay, so after you left LA.
I broke my leg when I was there.
Okay.
In half. That was a whole deal. But I only took 3 months to recover. But I have like a rod and 4 screws in my leg now.
How did you break your leg?
I fell off a ladder.
And you broke it.
Yeah. So that's all good now. But yes, when I came back, I was fully recovered. And I started teaching at the studio that I grew up at because they're like my second family.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm now there. I've been there since 2009, since I've been back. And now I love my dance kids. Hello, the Movement Center competition team. I love you all. So I'm there on Monday nights now. I was there Monday, Wednesday, but now that I had Boston, I'm only there on Mondays. So yeah, I'm teaching there. And then I went to beauty school.
Okay.
And then I actually met my husband.
Yes, here we go.
After I moved back. He went to high school with my sister's husband's nephew.
Okay.
And then my sister one day was like, "You should date Greg." And I'm like, "Greg who?"
Mm-hmm. No.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
And then, he was actually on spring break when she said that, and she gave him my number, and he called me from spring break and was like, "I hear you want to take me on a date." And I was like, "Oh gosh, here we go." So, and then he got back, and ever since then we've
Good for you, Greg.
Yes, I know.
I heard you want to take me on a date. That's right.
He did. And he came back, and we went out, and ever since then we've been inseparable.
Together.
Yeah.
So when did you guys get married?
In 2016, July 2016.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
It'll be 5 years in July.
Girl, you and your husband are almost the same exact, like with my son and his wife.
Yeah.
Stefan and Ari. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because they've been married now, I think at least 5 or 6. No, I think they're a little bit ahead of you.
They might be
6. Because I think they got married in 2012 or maybe 2015.
2015.
Might have been 2015. I don't know. Okay.
But they've known each other since high school, right?
Yeah, they've been knowing each other for years.
Yeah, I'm going to say, because I knew Ari in high school.
Yes, for years. So you met your husband.
Yes.
Your man. And y'all
we did things not in the normal order, I guess. Like, we got an apartment together, and then we bought a house together. And then, we got engaged. Then we bought a house. Then we got married, and then we just had a baby.
Okay. So you guys bought a house first.
Had an apartment, then got engaged, then bought a house, then got married.
Okay.
And we just had
well, that wasn't a real big risk because you were engaged.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then you
we knew, at that point, we'd been together for 4.5 years, so we knew that we were going to obviously stay together, so. Yeah.
I'm really surprised that you didn't invite me to the wedding.
I'm sorry,
but I will somehow forgive you.
I have videos. How about that?
In my heart. Yeah, because I saw it, posted, and I was like, of course, you were a very beautiful bride, of course.
Thank you.
And I was like, how in the world could she have a wedding
without me?
Right. Right. I wasn't her first thought,
man.
So, but I saw.
You know how many times I cut down that
beautiful.
guest list?
I'm sure.
It's
always.
I had like 400 people on it at first, And I was like, wow. He's like, you're getting a little crazy.
Yeah.
I think we invited 250 and we had 202. And we wanted 200. So
you got it on pretty close
did, yeah.
to.
It was,
So you hacked, chopped
Yeah.
away.
Yep. It was a lot.
Yeah, because the wedding looked gorgeous.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was
Oh,
one
I'm
of the
sure.
best days of my life.
You wouldn't have had it any other way.
Oh, it was perfect.
Yeah.
It goes by so fast too. When they tell you that, you don't believe it. But then you're in it and it's got done and you're like, oh my God, I just planned this for a year and a half and it's over already,
It's over
It was
already.
amazing though.
And how as you get, I don't know, I guess it seems like once you come out of high school, the years just fly by.
Yes.
Because it seems like you're in elementary, you're in middle
Middle school
school,
forever.
and you're in
I
high
hate
school,
middle school.
like forever.
Yes, yeah.
Am I going to ever not be, walking to school or catching a bus or whatever I'm doing? And then after that, you're 30.
Oh, it flies. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
After
It's
that,
nuts.
it is. I try to tell, get ready.
Oh, well, then
'cause-
now that I have a baby, it's even crazier because they say, oh, it goes by so fast. And already I'm like, oh my gosh, she's 3 months old already. Like, I don't even understand how it happened,
So see, I know. So see, Mallory and her husband, they had a baby in October.
Yep.
In October. So like I said, she just recently had a baby, and she looks great.
Oh, thank you.
And her baby's name is Boston. And so, did you have any issues or anything? Did you have a doula?
I had the best pregnancy I could imagine. Like, I didn't have any sickness. I wasn't achy. I mean, I had a little bit of heartburn, but she was born with a full head of hair, if that is true,
I know, because everybody says
Yeah,
that.
I know.
And my kids did
Yeah.
come out with a head full of hair.
Yeah.
So.
I had some complications when I went into the hospital. They were inducing me. So it was a whole, thing. They tried to get you dilated. We had some complications. They had to stop that. They gave me a medication to try it instead, and then I ended up having a heart murmur. So they wanted to stop the induction. I was hooked up to a heart machine. I had an EKG. It was a whole ordeal. And then the next day, the cardiologist comes in and says that there's like a 1% chance that you could have this reaction to this medication. So
What kind of reaction?
the heart murmur, like causes your heart to like.
And so you actually
and I-
did.
of course. So they obviously figured it out, and that we could go ahead with the induction again. And then once we started the second time, it was good. I tried to do it without an epidural because I didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I made it. I think
Almost
I'm
there?
almost. I think I made it like 28 hours, and I was in labor for like 29 or 30. So the last,
The last little second.
Yes,
you're
I got
like,
stuck at like 6 centimeters for
Forever.
like 6 hours.
And see, nobody,
Nobody talks about that stuff.
because
know.
we can't. It's like a secret.
Yeah.
Because nobody can explain it. I was just checking to make sure we didn't have anybody else I wanted to shout out.
Yeah.
Excuse me for looking at the phone. But nobody can explain that. So the, women of the world never tell you. It's like a secret because everybody's is different.
And I think too, if I didn't get induced,
Mm-hmm.
I could have done it. I think because they were rushing she wasn't ready yet. But since they decided to take her
Because
out
they come when
a
they
day
want
early,
to.
yes.
They're like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
staying here, for
Yeah.
2 more hours. So
I ended up having her the day before my due date. That's why they end up inducing me. Because like, you're almost there. Let's just make sure she's fine. So, and she was, thank God.
And
The-
you, Mommy
yes,
was
and
fine.
we were good. And my husband made it.
Yeah, what was he doing?
Because he thinks of everything, and he was like, I just don't want anything to happen to you during this. I don't want to lose you. They freak out.
Well, yeah.
So when all the stuff started happening, I could tell I'm worried about him and he's worried about me. And he said he had to go into the bathroom a couple of times and like tell him to get himself together, but I never knew that. He was amazing the entire process.
Because that is nerve wracking. And
it's hard for them and they can't help you,
and it's,
you're in pain.
you're at the mercy of God,
Yeah.
really.
Right.
Because, the doctors are great, but they don't know everything. And that's why I said it's different. And so, like I said, women can't tell you that kind of thing because you'd be like, how come you didn't say nothing to me about
Right.
it? Because they can't.
I know.
'Cause
I mean, you can hear every story, but your story's going to be completely different.
it's going to
than the
be
next person.
completely
Yeah.
different. So plus, when you're pregnant, stuff people say stuff because I remember, my
Oh, yeah.
mom and them was saying, well, because I was sick, like the entire side. And I'm not talking about just a little sick.
No, I have a friend. She was vomiting the entire time.
When Trinity was born, when I was pregnant with Trinity, which was 13 years later, of course you're going to be sick or whatever. I don't know. That's too many years in between. I don't know. What, are you crazy? Why would you have a baby 13 years later? And so, my mom, my first one, my mom and, all the older ladies, my aunts and all this, like, oh, you'll be fine. 3 months go by, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, then here comes 4, here comes 5, here comes 6, here comes 7. Okay, is this?
You're like, when's this gonna end?
It didn't.
Yeah.
Not till till I had him.
Yeah.
So I had him totally naturally, because I didn't know any better.
Oh yeah.
And nobody said anything. Like, okay, you can get an epidural, or do you want an aspirin?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. I know.
And so, I guess I went to Lamaze class. I don't know. So
I didn't. It was COVID. You couldn't go anywhere.
And so, I guess when you go to Lamaze class, you're a professional woman that can have a baby.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Because I didn't know any better.
Yeah.
So I didn't even ask,
Yeah.
can I have an aspirin or something? I just didn't know,
Yeah.
So I just had them. Like, literally 36 hours later or whatever.
I was good, and then I got stuck at that 6 centimeter mark, and then they turned me on my side, and that's when it was awful. Like, I don't know why they turn you. I'm like, why can't I just lay on my back? And then I was to the point where I was like, I don't know if I can take this anymore. And they finally they came in. I was like, if she comes in an hour, I can do it. If it's another 5 to 10 hours, I don't think I can do it. I've already been up all night, exhausted. So, she was like, you need to make the decision now because there's a C-section going on. So, and he has to stay in there. And I was like, all right, we're doing it. So we did it. And thank God we did, though, because 45 minutes later.
So you had a C-section?
No.
Okay.
There was another one going on. And he had
okay.
to stay in there. The anesthesiologist did. Because they're not allowed to come out during that.
Right.
And I was like, okay, we'll tell him to come here first. And give me my epidural. So he came, did it. 45 minutes later, I was at 9.5, ready to go. Like, I just couldn't relax, and she couldn't drop down that birth canal. So finally she did.
Yeah, because
yeah.
Boston, she was very tense.
I know.
It wasn't an easy thing to do.
So then she came out and we did good.
Love!
Oh, my baby girl.
I love that photo.
My hubby. Yeah, my sister's client does these newborn photos. So she did it. My sister paid for it, so we can get it done. She's 2 weeks old there. See her little toes by my chin.
That is so cool. And I see Dad is, he's still alive, and he made it through.
We get home, we're in the car on the way home from the hospital, and he goes, I'm just so happy we're all 3 in the car. Like, he was just so happy we all made it. I was like, me too, babe.
Absolutely. Wasn't that picture gorgeous of their family, her husband in Boston? The baby, and we saw her little toes like almost up to Mallory's chin. She said she was 2 weeks old in that photo. That's a beautiful picture. I had to show that one. No matter what we showed, I had to show that one. But so you and your husband are doing fine.
Yeah, she's such a good baby too. Like, we got so lucky. She's the sweetest little smile. She just stares right into you. She wakes up in the morning happy 9 times out of 10. And she just looks up out of her little bassinet, and I peek my head over, and she's a big smile on her face. Like, it's the best thing ever.
But it does. But do pay attention, because it does go by fast.
Yes, I know.
I'm telling you.
Already has.
So do pay attention to all of that and everything, because it's gone. And you're like, what, you're 3?
Yeah, right.
And I can't, be quiet, and all that kind of stuff.
Sit down, settle down.
Exactly.
Stop moving.
So, girl, cherish this part, because it's real cute.
Yes.
But we're going to be right back. We're going to take a short little break. You are here with Score on Air. Girls in Sports. We'll be right back.
In sports, you want to have a player that can get the job done right every time. A real all-star, somebody that's dependable and you can turn to when the game is tough. That player in the audio-video industry is the theater people. From setting up your home's Wi-Fi network and offices, conference rooms, to setting up home theater inside or outside, to setting up the systems to make your home run smarter and safer as well. The theater people can do it all with the quality of professionalism you can expect every single time. That isn't just a great all-around player, that is an all-star. That is why we are the leaders in audiovisual installation in Central Ohio. So call us at 614-604-6327 or check out our website at ttpcolumbus.com to figure out which products will fit you. And don't forget, amplify your personality with the theater.
Do you have design ideas for t-shirts but you're not sure where to go? go to Mojo Sports Gear. That's right, Mojo Sports Gear. And Mojo Sports Gear, you can get custom-made shirts. Whatever design you need, Mojo Sports Gear can provide it. Don't forget to grab a custom-made cap on your way out and rock the best headgear in the game. Give them a call at 614-864-6656. That's 614-864-6656.
Hi, welcome again. You are here with Girls in Sports. We're here with Mallory Saylor, and this is the Score on Air Network. And we have been having a wonderful time. Like I said, please forgive us. We got sort of a late start, but that's okay. We're flowing now, and I want to say I'm looking at Rhea Johnson is here. Rhea Johnson, and she said, "Love your interview, Roger." Is that your dad? Yeah. Hi. Thanks, Dad. Hi. He said, "Love your interview." I don't know. I hope
my text.
I hope. Oh, okay. I hope he means that I'm magnificent. So thank you. Thank you very much, Dad. And we have Rhea Johnson. We have Whitney Weber, and we have Emily Hicks is watching you. Your people are on here for you. They are here for you. To see you, and I always like to shout you out. Thank you so much for coming on and supporting Mallory.
Thanks, guys.
And so we're getting ready to start our lightning round. But before we start our lightning round, we want to just show this one beautiful picture that we kind of missed, but we want to show it now. And this is of Mallory, of course. And there you are in the red.
The red.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Tell us a little more about that picture. What's going on?
Oh, we were in. Can they hear me? Yeah. Oh, we were in. That's a New Vision picture. So we these were promo pictures we were taking for a show we were about to do. So we were out in the
Mallory is the front one in the red.
Yes, in the red on the right. Yeah, we were just doing this photo shoot and trying to find different pictures that kind of look cool with these awesome skirts we had.
That is so pretty.
Yeah.
So, okay, because
Promo
Trinity
for the
said
shows.
that they couldn't hear us last time, Andy, when we talked behind the clip or anything. But hopefully they did. But Mallory was the one that was in the front. She's in the red.
In the red.
And which company were you dancing with?
That was with New Vision.
That was the
Dance
New
Company.
Vision.
It was a promo photo shoot.
Now,
so.
did you guys dance for my tribute day?
Yes, we did.
See?
Melissa Gold.
Their group
Yes.
came. I have an organization called Sonia's Cancer Caregiver Center. We support caregivers of cancer patients. And so I have a big function every year called Sonia's Tribute Day. And Mallory's company came.
We came for that one. And then I also came and I did a solo.
Oh,
at
you
the other one.
did?
Yeah.
Yes, you
I've done
did.
a couple times.
So, exactly.
Yeah.
They came in the big venue.
Yes,
Your
the group did, yeah.
And they were beautiful. It was an awesome dance. So if we ever have, of course, nobody's doing anything right now because of COVID. So if we ever have that again, I definitely want you guys to come back out. If we have a big venue,
yeah.
So see, I told you I really know her.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying I do. But yeah, they came out, and they sure did.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Such a good turnout, too.
They do have a wonderful dance company. And it is, what is it?
New Vision Dance Company under the direction of Melissa Gold.
And what's the address?
There's no address. So we find rehearsal spaces and do that. And then usually we perform at different venues and stuff like that. So
that's right. This is a company.
Yeah,
So you're
it's
not
just a dance company.
It's a dance
it's not
company.
like a studio. Yeah.
Right. So you teach.
Yes, I teach at the Movement Center in Canal, Winchester. That's like a studio competition team, or they have like rec classes and stuff.
So if anybody wanted to reach out and want their child or somebody to join, how would they do that?
They would just call, look up, Google the Movement Center School of Dance or call. And our registration begins in August for the year. So this year it's closed already, but or they also do summer classes too. I think you can start registering in like May for those.
Okay, so there you go. If you have anybody you know that wants to take dance lessons, their registration starts in May.
And it's for kids. We do age 2.5 to 18. They have to be potty trained.
Yeah, they have to be potty trained. That kind of would help a little bit. Yeah. And so cool.
Yeah.
So now we have talked about a lot of information. Your marriage, your child, life as a dancer. You need to be trained. You got a lot of training you do. You got a lot of work. It is hard work. But it does keep you in shape. Like I said, that is paying off for you.
Yeah,
it's going to pay off. Like, it helps you for a lifetime.
Oh yeah.
So with your body and staying healthy and physical. So now we are doing our lightning round, and you got to get ready. You got your thinking cap on?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We'll see.
This is our lightning round.
This is the nervous part.
It's just a bunch of questions. You guys that's viewing, that's watching us, you can say your little answers too as you hear me. On my other show, I have another show. People actually
type in their answers. Like, do it.
Type in stuff. Yeah. So it's fun. But I don't quite have this. I have a quote of the day.
Oh.
And so they have to answer who this quote is by.
Oh, got it.
So or it could be a movie.
Oh yeah. Sounds like a trivia type thing.
Yeah, exactly. So they're like,
I
said, don't cheat. Don't go to Google because you got to put your thinking cap on and go for it.
Yeah.
So okay, little lady.
Okay.
And you already got one of them. I already know what one of them is. Your favorite color is purple.
It is purple.
Good girl. Okay. Did your mom sing to you when you were small, and what was the song?
Oh my gosh, I don't think so.
Yeah, because some moms don't, or they might have hummed, and then it's so long ago.
Oh, I know.
That you wouldn't remember. But I remember singing to both of my kids, and I remember singing to Fonnie. You're my sunshine, my only sun. I remember singing that.
I know my mom always called me Sweet Pea. That is what I remember. You know what I mean? Like, just from day one, I was always her Sweet Pea. So now I call Boston my Sweet Pea.
So, yeah, because I know I called Trinity my love.
Oh, yeah.
And sang her some song. Because, we're singers, so.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, we're going to sing
some
songs.
Not. So.
Right, so your mom was like, hey, Sweet Pea.
Yeah. My dad can sing, but my...
All right. And then, what is one of your favorite movies?
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so every day I watched Grease growing up. Every day. My brother and sister will be like, if I ever have to watch Grease again. I will not be able to make it through it. Yeah, I acted it out. There's a whole part where she's on the stairs. I went down the stairs. Like, it was a whole thing.
So I have a girlfriend that her daughter did that.
Yeah.
I think she still watches Grease to this day.
Oh my gosh. I was like 6, I think. I don't even know if that's... probably shouldn't have even been watching it.
And you was like, tell me more. Tell me more.
I did.
Yep. We watch it too, but not quite as many times as you did. Okay, so do you use an electric toothbrush or a manual toothbrush?
I use a regular toothbrush.
Me too.
Yep.
I do
too.
Get
in there. Yeah.
I don't know why I never
soft
got an electric
bristles.
toothbrush.
That's what my dentist told me, soft bristles.
Okay, because I just never, Fonnie has one, but
my mom has one too, but I
just never got into it. Okay, good girl. Okay, do you have a pet, dog, or a cat?
What's have a dog, and he is...
I think I've seen him.
Yes, you probably have, because he's like my other child. His name is Moxon, and he's an Australian cattle dog, and he is the best dog ever. He's trained, he listens, he's a big baby.
How old is he now?
He's 2. He'll be 3,
he's 2.
and he'll be 3 in July.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What's his name again?
Moxon.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw him on Facebook.
Oh, and he took pictures with us for our newborn pictures, too.
Yeah, so
with the baby.
I'm pretty sure. Yes. I've seen him. Okay. What is your dream car?
My husband would answer this in a heartbeat. It's a white Range Rover.
Okay. That's your dream car. Do you have it now?
I don't.
Okay.
I just got a new car, though, but it's not that.
It's not that. Right. That's your dream car. Okay. No worries. You'll get it.
Yeah.
Do you prefer dresses or pants?
Ooh. Probably pants. I wear more pants. Yeah, I would say.
Then you're always dancing and stuff and moving.
I have to be able to get up and down and, and
all that.
For sure.
Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Ooh. That's a hard one. I don't know living wise, but because I need to visit it first. But Greece. I've always wanted to go to Greece. Yes.
Oh, this.
Who said that?
Is Roger? That your
That's
dad?
my dad.
Your dad. He said Greece.
He said Greece.
He
Yes.
said Greece.
Yes.
He knew it
Greece.
right away. That's what
I
he said.
would love to go to Greece.
So you would want to live in Greece?
I mean, I've never even been there.
Right.
I would love to just visit it first, and then I actually
see.
have a friend who's lived there for the past 11 or 12 years.
And your dad is getting these answers. Good job. Good job. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where am I? Are you? No, you're not that right now. Oh. Do you like to read?
Yes, I do like to read.
Okay.
I read a lot, but
what do you do to relax?
Probably just, I know, I do.
Because I can't recall if I'm relaxing or not.
I probably just now, right now, when I get home and sit down and watch TV and just kind of sit with Greg in Boston now. You know what I mean? Before, I don't even know if I ever did relax before.
Right.
I will say, and when I'm driving in my car, I will listen to music or a podcast, and that's like, you're kind of zen time.
See, I like to do that, but I be so uptight when I
feel like my brain's always going, so I'm like...
when I'm driving, because the traffic is... The people, somebody's running behind me.
Yeah.
But
I will tell you, though, I choreograph a lot in my car on my way to the studio. I listen to the song, and I'm, like, choreographing in my head.
This is where that kick's going to be?
Yes.
This is where this turn is going to go?
And then I get there, and my student's like, did you do this? I'm like, no, I did it in my head. It works. Try it.
Okay, see? She's a professional dancer. Oh, my gosh, she's got it in her blood. Okay, who is your favorite actor or actress? Just anybody.
Ooh. Oh, man.
Let me see. Let me see what your dad is saying.
Actress. I have a lot. I mean, I don't even know. I mean, Denzel Washington, you have Will Smith, you have Leonardo DiCaprio, you have all.
All of them.
I have all of them.
I know, because I like.
I have my favorite music artist.
Who's that?
Like Justin Timberlake is my number one.
Okay, really?
I love him. Yes.
Okay.
And he's been around for a long time, and I think he's like probably the one artist that has been since childhood that has kept his stuff together. Sometimes they fall off the deep end.
Yeah. You're like, whatever.
I think he's great.
He's got great choreography, and he's a good entertainer.
Some of my friends have danced for him, so it's cool because I've gone to multiple of his shows.
Okay.
And it's like VIP section. We're like, it's the best. Yes. I'm like right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
so yeah, cool. He's probably one of my favorites.
Okay. Got it. Good for you. I already know this one. Your father's name.
Roger.
Well,
yeah, he's too.
Hi, Roger. Yeah, I know, because he's telling. I told you, your father is getting the answers. Oh my God, he knows you.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You're a good parent. You are superb. Let me keep her phone so I can see what your dad is doing.
I already know what you're gonna say.
What he's gonna say?
That's funny.
Let's see. Okay, he may get this question too. What are the color of the curtains in your room?
In my room, I have blackout shades, and they're gray.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
Blackout curtains.
And are you a morning person?
No. I'm like, no.
You're not a morning person?
I never have been. I'm a night owl. I used to bartend. I used to, dance at night. Like, I'm a night owl.
Okay, so you be during the
Ooh,
day.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm surprised your dad, he's not saying anything right now. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you already told me you did break a bone.
I did.
So, because I broke my ankle.
Oh.
Girl, a couple years ago.
Worse.
Girl, was
because
so crazy.
And
I mean, literally snapped in half. And so it's not the same,
it's
and
not.
My dog ran into me. My foot was in a ditch.
Oh, no.
It just went, I heard it crack. And I was so weirded out that I sat down and tried to push it back together.
Oh, my God, stop. Your body does go into shock, though, when you break a bone. It does crazy things. Listen, I'm telling you.
I was totally crazy.
All the things happen.
And I was crawling because, I was walking. I said, this is cool. I get up early. I walk home, because that's part of my regimen, my routine, my training. And so that's one reason why I, fell off the wagon with my trainer, and all that kind of stuff. But
it does. It'll take a toll on you.
It was crazy.
Oh, I know.
And to this day, it's still weird.
Yeah.
So.
Well, mine's obviously there's a rod in my leg, so like
because I got pins and a rod.
Yeah,
you know, it's nuts.
It's crazy.
So she is one of my guests. I didn't bring a treat for you. You get a special treat because you broke a bone. So what would you? Oh, good, cool. Would you ever jump out of an airplane?
Yes.
Cool. What about bungee jumping?
Yes. I love all the crazy things, and my husband thinks I'm nuts.
Fonnie did. Stefan did.
Oh, I saw those pictures. Didn't you do pictures?
I don't know. Sure. I don't think so because they're real private. They don't really put stuff out. But he went, and I was like, "Really? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it." But never did. You know, I haven't done it yet. So okay.
Might be different now that I have a daughter, but.
Oh, and this is stupid because we got a couple more minutes. Would you drive to California by yourself?
Yeah, I would, but both the times I've driven there, I've always had someone with me.
Okay, so you did drive, yes.
Oh yeah, you got to stop. Like you got to spend.
How long did it take you about?
The first time I went, it took us about 2 days, maybe 2.5. And then the second time, me and my mom went, and she's like, "I need to stop every night, and I need to sleep in a hotel bed." I was like, "Okay," so it took us a little longer.
Yes.
But
yes, I will, Mom.
Yes, whereas the time before we slept in the car, you know, we're like, "Oh, take a cat nap." But
your dad said no. I think he said no. You're not a morning person.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
Or jumping out of a plane.
Oh, I would. He would. I don't think he would.
But he said yes to something. I don't know if it was
driving across country by myself. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Or he would. You know.
Oh, yeah.
So I love him.
I know.
He's playing the game.
He will. He will.
And so let me see. Have you ever gotten a speeding ticket? Let me see what your dad says.
Speeding ticket. I've got a lot of parking tickets in LA. Because there's street cleaning in LA, and I always forgot about that street cleaning. A speeding ticket, maybe one. I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay, so you didn't, because I haven't. It's just a mess.
Parking tickets.
You know, so don't do it.
No.
So I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a speeding type of a driver.
No, I'm not either.
You know, I was just trying to get to work or taking Trinity somewhere so I could get to work.
Right.
That was a mess. So I appreciate, we're going to have to stop this part. I appreciate everybody tuning in. And thank you, Dad. Thank you so much.
Guys.
Tracy said, "Hi, Mel." From Las Vegas.
I used to teach her daughter. Hi, Tracy.
Hi. Aww. Thank you, everyone, for viewing with us, for staying with us. Again, this is Mallory Saylor. Thank you so much for coming on. Yep, you'll have to come back. You'll definitely have to come back. Yes. And you have been viewing Girls in Sports. I'm here every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And we was just running a little late, except for today. And this is the Score on Air Network. And if you have somebody you want to come on the show, they're athletic or they're affiliated with an athlete, this is the ladies' show. So we want to talk to all the girls. But we appreciate you being with us today. And we're going to have to say so long. Again, this is Girls in Sports. This is Score on Network. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.